In the late 1200s, Osman I founded a small Turkic principality in the region that is now modern-day Turkey. Within only a few generations, this modest beylik transformed into the powerful Ottoman Empire, surpassing its stronger rivals. But what allowed such rapid expansion? During Osman's early years, Anatolia was divided among several competing Turkic states, squeezed between the declining Byzantine Empire and the weakened Seljuks of Rum. Osman expanded his territory by forming clever alliances and waging strategic battles, winning the loyalty of warriors who were drawn first by promises of wealth and later by his growing reputation for victory. Osman became the first of several Ottoman leaders known for their remarkable political insight. These rulers often prioritized military advantage over ethnic or religious loyalties, supporting one side when beneficial and turning against it when the moment was right. After Osman's death, his son Orhan strengthened the state by developing an organized army and an efficient tax system, both designed to support swift territorial expansion. Their first major push was into the Balkans of Southeast Europe. The Ottoman forces included a mix of Turkic fighters as well as converted Christians from Byzantine and Balkan regions. One of the empire's most famous institutions was the Janissary Corps. Thousands of young Christian boys from Balkan villages were taken, converted to Islam, and trained to become elite soldiers. Despite their origins as enslaved youths, many could rise to high-ranking positions, even becoming viziers in the Ottoman administration. Local rulers who converted to Islam were also welcomed into the government, while non-Muslims were allowed to practice their religion in exchange for paying the jizya tax and following certain restrictions, such as being barred from military service. By the end of the 1300s, the Ottomans had absorbed most Anatolian beyliks and gained control over the Balkans. However, in the early 1400s, while Sultan Bayezid I pushed westward, Timur from Central Asia advanced toward Anatolia. Timur captured Bayezid and held him in an iron cage, triggering a decade-long civil war that nearly collapsed the empire. Order was restored by Sultan Murad II, though he failed to capture Constantinople. His son, Mehmed II, later known as Mehmed the Conqueror, was determined to achieve what his father could not. Preparing for his assault, he commissioned a giant cannon from a Hungarian engineer, employed Serbian miners to tunnel beneath the city's defenses, and famously ordered his navy to be moved overland to surprise the defenders. In 1453, after a dramatic siege, Constantinople finally fell. Renamed Istanbul, it became the vibrant Ottoman capital. Under Ottoman rule, the city revived and bustled with diverse languages: Turkish, Greek, Armenian, Arabic, Persian, Bulgarian, Albanian, Serbian, and more. Renowned architects like Mimar Sinan filled the city with magnificent mosques and buildings. Istanbul also became a major cultural and economic hub, introducing goods like coffee to Europe. The empire entered a golden age marked by artistic brilliance, territorial expansion, and thriving trade. Craftspeople from many regions, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and Central Asia, were brought together, inspiring new artistic styles. The famous Iznik ceramics, for instance, blended Chinese Ming techniques with uniquely Ottoman designs. For over 6 centuries, the Ottoman Empire expanded its influence and controlled key trade routes, eventually stretching from Central Europe to the Persian Gulf and from the Horn of Africa to Crimea.